Can you do a one-arm chin-up yet? Nope, not even close. Gonna do some dyno reps. Definitely go higher than that, but I'm not too fatigued today, and I'm gonna try to keep things that way. Outside, I would probably be doing this on a medium-sized cat back or just cat backs to the ground, but I have the equipment, so I'm going to use it. Here we are again with our, I don't know what to call this. What to say about today's workout? I kind of said a lot in the last one. Today's a volume day. On my Mondays, I try to do higher intensity work for one-arm chin-up progression. So I use the pulley and I try to see how little amount of weight I can use to assist with each rep. Today, I'm just doing concentric repetitions using that hold. I'm trying to aim for 3 seconds on the eccentric, which is hard to keep up by the last set. Switch things up for handstand push-ups. I was doing them facing away from the wall. Someone suggested I do them facing the wall, so I figured while I'm at it, I'll use a narrower hand width as well because I was going quite wide before. I should stop calling these handstand push-ups. I feel like the handstand push-up Nazis are gonna come at me and say,
"These aren't handstand push-ups because you're being assisted by the wall. You need to call them wall handstand push-ups."
I just write them down as handstands in my notebook. When I go through my notebook, it's just handstands and then number of reps. So I still can't really tell if I'm any closer to getting a one-arm chin-up than I was at about 7 or 8 months ago. I didn't expect to make gains on this skill very easily simply because I've tried to obtain it before and already failed a bunch of times. But right now I'm not really interested in obtaining any other upper body pulling feats, so I'm not really interested in increasing my weighted chin up or weighted pull up. So I'm going to continue to work on one-arm chin up progressions. With other strength skills, even something like a squat that you can do incremental increases. So basically what I'm trying to say is everyone can do a squat, but not everybody can squat, twice their body weight or whatever. So what you would do on your road to achieving more weight is, one, you could just do more of the exercise, so more volume, higher intensity, and then adapt over time. But another great way to train for a strength skill is to try to figure out where your weaknesses are and do exercises that address those weaknesses. If you find that you have difficulty getting out of the bottom, you could do just paused reps or things that spend more time in that part of the range of motion. What I'm finding really difficult with one-arm chin-ups is I can't actually figure out where I'm weak. So obviously when you see me try to do one, I end up stopping. I don't even think I get to 90 with my arm, or at least not today. But when I do my negatives, I'm pretty smooth throughout the whole motion. So my hunch is that I need to do more work in the bottom range, but I don't really know. The answer could be just maybe continue on the path I'm on and try to do more volume and try to use less assistance, and then over time that'll get me the skill, but I don't really know. I also find, depending on who I talk to, some people are able to achieve a one-arm chin-up within maybe 6 months of trying to do it, which to me tells me that they had great genetics to learn the skill. If it takes you years and years to learn a strength skill, then it's likely that you don't have great genetics for that skill. But it doesn't necessarily mean that you can't achieve it. Or maybe you just don't want it bad enough, which, case in point here, if I really, really wanted to get a one-arm chin-up, I would just work on that. But because I'm trying to get better at parkour, it's kind of basically a side quest or a side goal that I'm hoping to get, but I'm not putting all my eggs into that basket. It's Saturday and I'm about to head outside for a light parkour session. It's been pretty easy to keep things light over the course of these videos that I've been doing, because my knee, as if you've been watching the videos, has not been 100%. But it is starting to get better, and I have been really, really active. So I haven't been taking any passive rest days really for like the last month. So that's almost a month of complete activity every single day. Although it hasn't been intense activity, it is starting to catch up with me in one way or another. So I feel rested today, I feel good, but my other knee is starting to develop some patellar tendon pain. So I'm gonna have to keep things especially light today, but it is supposed to start snowing and raining for the next 2 or 3 weeks. This is probably the last day of sun I'm gonna get for a bit. So I gotta get out and jump on some walls. All right, yeah, show me a squat. Push your knees as far past your toes as you can. Yeah, so your ankles are, like, they're not bad. Like that's pretty decent. You have, your knee can go in line with your toe and go a little bit past, but that's where you're gonna find more. So one thing you can do is like, push your knee towards the wall and back your toe up. And this is kind of how you can measure. Ended up coming up with a long line that starts here. This is why it's almost always better to have training partners, is this part, the tack off here to get up here, was giving me a lot of trouble when I tried to connect it with the other bolts. But then Holden just said, well, why don't you put your foot up here? And then like instantly I was able to get further on that wall.
That was sick.
That was the best one. Nice. Oh no. Oh no. It's starting to get dark. Main camera is out of battery, but I got one more challenge I want to try to get. Are we done here?
We're done.
Guess we're done. Yeah.
I think I got it.
I have convinced Holden to do his line one more time. Yeah, double support.
Double support.
Got that extra bike support on that rail right there. Yo! Oh, that was quick. Are we done now?
We're done now. 100%.
Sick.
No
All right.
more.
With that, I'm bringing this video to an end. Please remember to like it, subscribe, leave me a comment,
Hit the
and
bell.
we'll see you next week. Stay chiseled.